Hello everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Friends, I don't know what to call this. Is this tragedy or would you call this a very sad event? A young man has done the unimaginable to himself and it was all a mistake. But this mistake would shock all of you. This just happened in Port Harcourt this morning. This young man that you are seeing lying down there on the floor was about recharging 3,000 airtime into his phone. But unfortunately, could you believe what this guy recharged? Guys, he recharged 3 million. He didn't know when he pressed the zeros into 6 instead of 3 zeros. And in the end, it came back saying successful 3 million recharge. This guy couldn't hold it or control himself anymore. You'll see him rolling. I'm going to be leaving the video behind so that you can also see for yourself. You can see him rolling on the floor and screaming. He's so heartbroken. In fact, the guy doesn't even know what to do. That he's not even bothered that anybody is there. People are around him. A lot of people gathered around to see how they can pacify him. Instead of 3,000 naira, this young man topped up his phone with 3 million. And on realizing his mistake, that's when he broke down in tears. And people are trying to help him and encourage him to seek a reversal through the bank. And that is what he is trying to do now. It just happened this morning in Port Harcourt. It's so painful. Imagine trying to recharge 3,000 and then you recharge 3 million. I hope this can be reversed because what 3 million? What are you going to do with 3 million recharged cards? You're not a seller, you're not a vendor. You're just trying to use it for your own personal dealings, and then in the end it's now coming back that you've recharged 3 million. In situations like this, I'm sure MTN should be able to do something to reverse it. If he complains, definitely there should be some form of reversal because he is not a businessman, neither is he one of the retailers of the airtime, so they should be able to do that because watching yourself allowing 3 million to go on just a recharge airtime, how long is he going to use it, or what is he going to use 3 million airtime for when there are a whole lot of things to use money that are more important? It's so sad that he made this kind of a mistake. So you're going to watch from the video and see how this guy is crying without control. It's really painful. This has got nothing to do with whether you're a man or a woman. You'll break down into tears because you'll just be thinking in your head what you'd have used the money for. It will also call for a kind of caution and care from a lot of people. Some people have encountered this. Some people will tell you that they were trying to recharge just 100 naira airtime. In the end, they recharged 1,000 naira. And some cases, they are irreversible. They don't even reverse it. Someone, it happened to the person, was trying to recharge 200 and recharged 2,000. And then when you called back to reverse the money, it was irreversible. They couldn't reverse it. It was just not possible. I hope that doesn't happen in this case because this is 3 million. He just has to either call the headquarters of the airtime company so that they can do something about it. And they should also put him into consideration because he's just an individual. He's not a businessman into airtime business. And as such, what would he use 3 million to do? That is huge. Even if he decides to keep it, what is he going to use it for? How many people is he going to call with 3 million? If they don't reverse it, it's going to be a complete waste. And I'm sure this guy would not survive it if they don't reverse this money. With the way this guy is rolling on the floor, imagine what would happen when they now say it's irreversible. I pray that they be able to reverse it because it's not easy. Times are really hard. A lot of people are struggling. And then coming to say 3 million gone for just airtime. No, it's not a small money at all. It's not something that anyone should just be calm about. So right now you can hear people trying to advise him that he should call back since they're at the bank. That was in the bank where he had actually done the transfer. They're encouraging him to initiate a reversal of that fund. Well, I don't know if there's a way for them to do that directly without consulting the airtime company. However it turns out to be, we just hope that he's able to reverse that. It's not money that someone should just say, I let it go and let it just be like that. No. 3 million can go a long way, can solve a whole lot of problem. It's not easy for someone to watch 3 million go just like that, all for airtime, not something reasonable, it's not like an investment that you said, okay, it will materialize, it will mature and grow and it will yield more. No, once that airtime is there, it's there. You can't just do anything. But for a huge amount of 3 million, I'm sure they should have a way to get that reversed, rather than allowing this man to just go and keep on with the pains and tears that he's struggling with right now. Friends, please, if you're trying to recharge, be very careful. It's a mistake. It can happen to anybody. Like I said, it happened to someone who recharged 2,000 instead of 200, and it was so painful because this person couldn't reverse the funds. The airtime was already in his phone, and even when he called to get it reversed, nothing could be done about it. And once you recharge like this, why it's so painful is because the airtime comes directly. It's not like the card that if you've not scratched it, you can return it, or you could call out the serial number and then they reverse it. But this was a mobile recharge. And once you recharge mobile like that, it's the airtime that comes into your phone and not a PIN number or not even a serial number, nothing like that. Is the reason why this guy is lamenting, because if it was like he bought the airtime recharge card where you have to scratch, it would have been a different case. But this is the airtime that came directly into your phone. I'm sure there should be a way they'll reverse it, because once they check and they see that nothing has come out of the airtime, then they would reverse it. 3 million, it's a huge amount of money. And at the same time, it's better he holds his phone well, because if anybody gets hold of that phone, the person would run away with it and would end up acquiring that phone to himself or herself. Another thing is, if this airtime is being used, even 1 minute is used out of it, it will be difficult for them to reverse it. So now that it just happened, it's better he call the network company so that they can look into it and assist this man to reverse the money. 3 million for just airtime? That's too much. Friends, so I'll be leaving the video behind so that you can also watch and see that this is not just a game, this is not just a prank, it's actually real and it's happening. This money, as I'm just talking to you right now, in the bank. If there is an update regarding this, I'll definitely keep you all updated. Friends, I'm sure a lot of you might have encountered a mistake like this. Maybe trying to recharge a particular amount and you ended up recharging more than what you had planned for. And it can be very, very painful. You might have mapped out plans to use the money for something else, and all for you to see that the whole money has gone for just recharge cards. And it's worse if it's not reversible. So imagine what this young man is going through right now. In his mind is, how am I going to recover this money back? 3 million is not 300, neither is it 3,000. Please, people should be very careful when you're trying to recharge, especially once you're doing a mobile recharge like this. It's different if you go out there to a vendor to buy the card where you have to scratch it. That's completely different. But this, the airtime is what is sent directly to your phone, not any form of PIN. And if you go ahead to pin down numbers above what you planned for, remember, not all of this can be reversed. Please make sure you are well relaxed. Not be in a hurry to recharge mobile recharge. A lot of people have made mistakes because they are in a hurry to recharge, and then in the end they put figures above what they have planned to put. It can happen to anybody. It's a mistake that people do. So please watch and be sure you are not in a hurry when you're trying to do a mobile recharge. Friends, please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. We hope that they're able to reverse this money for this young man so that he can have his peace and not end up in a very difficult situation. I'm leaving the video behind so you can also watch. Thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.
Crédito 3,000 euros. Então, se crédito 3,000 euros,